Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you some Middle Eastern gems and some affordable obsessions. These are fragrances that I can't get enough of and I just think are phenomenal. I've got quite a few to share with you, but I think that they're all stellar and they're all phenomenal for this time of year. So I can't wait to share. But before I get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of the community. We are such a positive, uplifting community. Like seriously, I love this community. You guys are so fantastic. I feel so blessed because you're all so engaging. You share the fragrances that you're loving. It's just fantastic. So if you're looking for something where you can like bounce ideas off of others in the comments to find the perfect fragrances for you, this is the community where that can happen. And let's get into this. The first one I want to share is an affordable one. And I just think that this is a phenomenal fragrance. And it is Boucheron Quatre on Rose. Now, I know I've mentioned it quite a lot, but I'm just so impressed with this fragrance and I can't stop wearing it. Like, I love it. And this is really, really similar to Giorgio Armani's C, but I like this one better. It's got the black currant. It's super sweet. It's feminine, but it's somehow classy as well. I happen to be a huge black currant fan, but this seriously, like I just love wearing it. It's got a bit of tartness in it. The blueberry is super succulent and juicy. The rose isn't too rose, so it's still rose. There's also peach blossom and jasmine in there, so it's not too rosy, but you have this floral component. And when it's on the skin, it just smells uber feminine, kind of luxe. I honestly think of this hotel that we always stayed at when we were growing up. So we lived in Grand Prairie, which is about 5 hours away from Edmonton. But we would come out here about every 6 months, and there were 4 kids, and we were all under the age of like, I don't know, 8. So we were all pretty young, and so it was just easier to fly. So we would fly and we would stay at the Four Seasons Hotel, which it's not the Four Seasons anymore, but back in the day, it was the most luxurious hotel that there was in Edmonton that I knew of. And it just, like, when you walked in, you just felt this, like, you know, you kind of walked in a little bit more classy. Even if you were a kid, you felt the bougie vibe. And this fragrance somehow reminds me of that vibe, just super luxe and opulent smelling, but you've still got that sweet, like kind of addictive vibe. I think that this makes a great signature scent. I don't know why it reminds me of C, but I like it way better than C. So I never bought C, but this one is phenomenal. And this one's affordable. So love, love, love this fragrance. Works perfect in spring and summer, but it's honestly great for a signature fragrance. Now, I just recently did a video with Hesse on layering. And of course, she's kind of the niche queen. She has tons of niche. So I decided to do a couple of her combos using my affordable fragrances. Bade El Oud Sublime, which is similar to Kay Ali's Eden Juicy Apple, and Care Fusion by Paris Corner, which is similar to Eden Sparkling Lychee. So these are both great fragrances. So super juicy. This one's a little bit more gummy bear-esque, a little bit tart, a little bit sweet, kind of like gummy bears. So it reminds me of gummy bears, sparkling gummy bears. Eden Juicy Apple or Bade El Oud Sublime. It's got a beautiful candy apple vibe. And I really enjoy both of these fragrances, but together they are absolutely fantastic. So the Middle Eastern dupe version of that layering combination is fantastic, but beyond that, the longevity of this is phenomenal. Like it's seriously stellar. Like I'm talking 10 to 12 hours and it doesn't get smelling weird. So it just slowly dissipates and you're left with this beautiful kind of sweetness on your skin. So great combination. You don't need to wear much of it, but it is phenomenal. I don't know what magic it works when you put these two together. Honestly, that's kind of Kay Alley's ethos is, you know, being able to layer the fragrances. So this combination is phenomenal. You need to try it. If you have these, try it. Just so good. Both of these are amazing on their own. They're super like fun and vivacious and flirty and energizing. So mood boosting fragrances. And this is a stellar mood boosting combination. If you're like feeling down in the dumps or just need an energy boost, wear these and you will feel so happy and energized. It's awesome. This next one is like, I don't know, the jury's out on whether you can wear this in the summer, but it is Molten Caramel by Paris Corner. And I am so freaking in love with this fragrance. Like I like smelling it on the cap. I'm like, I want to eat it. Like it seriously smells so good. So it's kind of like Cherosa 71. I think that's the name. So it's kind of got a little bit of nuttiness, caramel, almost like a macadamia nut, which I think is in Cherosa 71 by Sol de Janeiro. But it also smells a little bit like popcorn, a little bit. So caramel, white chocolate drizzle on popcorn, kind of with some nuttiness. It's just delicious. And I would think that this one, like from a gourmand perspective, would work better in the fall and the winter, but a couple spritzes of this, I just love it. And I'd really like to try this with something a little bit salty. So I'd like to pair this with any of the Olympia fragrances because that salt mixed with the vanilla, mixed with this, I think would be just so amazing. So really, really enjoy this. Whether it's warm weather approved or not, I'm not sure. It's just so addictive that I can't get enough of it. And so I'll wear it to bed, even like just one squirt, just so I can smell it because I am so addicted to it. Love this one. Now, another layering combo that Hesse had talked about that I thought was such a great idea is Gentle Fluidity Gold with Rouge Malachite by Armani Privé. And so I didn't have any dupe of Rouge Malachite. I do have the only one Intense that smells to me similar to Rouge Malachite, but I decided to mix Barakat Gentle Gold by Maison Fragrance World and Niche Royal Vert by Maison Alhambra. And this is supposed to smell very similar to Vert Malachite. So it's kind of a ylang-ylang, tropical, little bit solar feeling floral. Really beautiful. But I thought, well, if Rouge Malachite works, would Vert Malachite work? And these two smell fantastic together. So this is so luxurious. I find that Niche Royal Vert on its own smells, I really enjoy it, but I find it a little bit, it's quite heady with those florals. And yeah, like I don't believe that this even has any ylang-ylang, but it's like ylang-ylang and jasmine. It's very luxe and rich, but when you put this one on, it kind of grounds it and gives it a little bit of a vanillic, slightly balsamic base. So this is amazing, but I loved this so much. Like you want to smell like a luxe, rich, bougie, old money, gorgeous, multi-billion-dollar heiress, wear this combo, but it started me thinking about what else could I pair with Barakat Gentle Gold to just kind of bring in that luxe vibe. I haven't tried it yet, but I think it would pair really well with this as well. So if you have Barakat Gentle Gold, start pairing it with other fragrances to see what you can come up with, because this just makes everything smell extremely luxe and rich. Thanks to Hesse, I'm back in love with this and really, really loved it with Niche Royal Vert. Of course, there's Niche Royal Rouge by Maison Alhambra, which is similar to Rouge Malachite. The best Rouge Malachite version is by Riffs, and I can't remember the name of it, but if I can find it, I'll leave it linked down below. But this with like lots of fragrances, I think would be amazing. Now I have two more fragrances that I am absolutely obsessed with. The first is called Essence of Intrigue by Juliana's Perfumes. This is not sponsored, but I am in love with this fragrance. Right now, there's tons of strawberry fragrances that are out. Like, so, you know, you've got Cloud Candy by Khadlaj. You've got Marshmallow Blush by Paris Corner. I really enjoy them all. Kayali Yum Bougie Marshmallow, that's kind of the thing that's driving the whole strawberry marshmallow-esque vibe. But this actually came out, I believe, before Yum Bougie Marshmallow. It's an original, and I am absolutely in love with it. It's got raspberry and strawberry in it. There's caramel, coconut, woods, vetiver in here. There's also some chocolate and musk in here. This is the perfect summer gourmand. So if you still like having a little bit of a gourmand fix, this one is amazing. And you get basically like a strawberry, raspberry, fluffy, kind of airy, light icing. And then you get like a hint of like chocolate coconut kind of in there, but it's not too thick. The musk really keeps this light and airy and fluffy. It doesn't feel marshmallow-esque, but I just think that this smells so, so amazing. It's just perfect for summer. So even though it is gourmand in nature, it's super wearable for summer. And if you want something that's like sweet, girly, gives you a little bit of an icing fix without getting too heavy or thick, this one is perfection. So I am absolutely in love with this. It is really girly though. So it's like girly on the verge of juvenile, but I love it. Like, when I want that sweet icing fix, this is the one I go to. And yeah, raspberry/strawberry with coconut and a little hint of chocolate and then some muskiness. So I am in love with this. And I saved my absolute favorite obsession for last. This one has become like, I seriously, I'm like, I love this fragrance, and it is Celeste Joyce by Khadlaj. Seriously, this is so beautiful. Like, I just got it and it was a love at first sniff. Seriously, this smells so beautiful. It's uber feminine, like so feminine. And somehow it just smells really classy, put together, slightly prim, or even demure. It has that vibe. So it feels like a proper fragrance somehow. This has pear, orange, and strawberry in the opening. I don't really notice the pear. I don't notice the orange, but I do notice that strawberry, but it's not like super candy like strawberry. It's just a beautiful kind of sweet strawberry, not too much. It has jasmine, praline, rose, and peach in the heart. And I definitely get kind of a beautiful floral, not necessarily any specific floral, but just a gorgeous floral. And then the base is vanilla, moss, and ambergris scented sandalwood, whatever that means. I don't notice any of that woodiness. What I get is just a beautiful, slightly fruity, slightly sweet floral. This honestly is a gorgeous signature fragrance, and it's $30 Canadian, so that's even cheaper. I know Khadlaj, that their prices to get the fragrances over here is really expensive. So maybe they'll be able to work on that over the next little while. But this is such a gorgeous fragrance. My guess, like, just so you know, if you don't want to go to the Khadlaj site, you can always look on some of the other sites like fragrancebuy.ca, Perfume Online, Triple Traders, Frag Bar, Fragrance Net. So all of these sites will carry a certain amount of Khadlaj, and then as this becomes more popular, you'll see it on those sites. But if you can't wait, you can always get it through the Khadlaj site. But I am in love with this fragrance. This is definitely going to be a staple in my collection because it's just so amazing. So thankful to have this. And yeah, I just feel proper, put together, sweet, uber feminine, but very, very classy at the same time. So this is kind of, it ticks all the right boxes for me. The longevity is moderate, so it's not amazing, but it's not terrible either. Like, it's average. Projection, beautiful. It's one of those fragrances that I see as a compliment getter. It's not in your face. You could wear it as a signature scent. You could wear it to the office, special occasions. Like, it's just a workhorse of a fragrance as far as being an easy reach, being able to wear it in all sorts of different situations. It's not too heavy. It's perfection. Like, seriously, this is phenomenal. So I'm so, so happy with this one. This is honestly the one that I can't stop putting on. Like, out of everything that I've gotten over the past little while, this is the one that seriously has my heart. So that is it. Those are my gems, the ones that I just think are so, so noteworthy and worth getting. Some of them are newer, some of them I've had for a while. What about you? What are the fragrances that you can't put down right now that are affordable or Middle Eastern? Really, they're all affordable. Leave it in the comments. I would love to hear what you're just absolutely obsessed with right now. And other than that, have an amazing week. We'll talk to you soon.